Going to. Stephen Covey has probably one of the greatest lines in his book, 7 Habits to Effective Leadership. And it's about one of our issues as leaders is that we listen with the intent to respond, not with the intent to understand. And so what I turn around and say is, as leaders, we've got to get in the right mindset. We have to get in the mindset of the person speaking to us, not in the mindset, our own mindset. Because people coming to us, they have less experience, they have different experiences, sometimes younger, whatever. We've got to get into their mindset to understand when they come to us with a question, a problem, or even a solution. So here's a little story to help you remember how to get into the right mindset. A father comes home, had a terrible day, put out all the fires, he's exhausted. He comes in the house, puts his briefcase down, and his little 5-year-old son comes around, "Daddy, Daddy, Daddy," and grabs him by the leg and hugs him because that's as high as he can go. And father looks down and says, "Hey, what's going on? What's happening?" The little boy looks up and says, "Dad, where does poo come from?" And the father thinks, well, he's 5 years old, he's kind of intelligent, I'm going to have to answer this question sooner or later. So he says, "Son, as animals, we eat, you eat, the things you're going to eat can make you grow up bigger and stronger, build your bones. As human beings, what we eat, we use for energy. What we don't use for energy gets stored as fat. And what doesn't get stored as fat, we let go of. And if it's liquid waste, we call it urine. And if it's solid waste, we call it poo." And he's looking at the son for a reaction. The little boy's looking at him like, "Huh?" And he goes, "Well, then where does Tigger and Eeyore come from?" So you can't answer a 5-year-old's question with your business mindset, with your adult mindset. You've got to go home and turn into a 5-year-old mindset, all right? And it's the same thing in the workplace. So when people come to you and you think it's a really crazy story or a really crazy question they're asking, get into their mindset. And that's what I mean by listening. Because quite frankly, two monologues is not a dialogue. And that's what happens in the workplace. People are talking at cross purposes, and it's not a true monologue. So thank you. I told you it was worth waiting for. So thank you very much.